Yeah, so maybe we should start introducing ourselves. I'm Blumenstein. I'm a freelance curator, and
So my name is Tanja Schomaker, and I'm working in the field which is so-called education, or Vermittlung in German.
And I'm Fiona Geuß.
Fiona and me, we work with the curatorial collective, The Office.
And I have a project with Anne Krause together, which is called Arto Berlin.
So the salon exists since May 2010, and we are here now in the space of the salon. And the salon is part of a project that is called Kunstsäle. And Kunstsäle is a former apartment in the area of Schöneberg in Berlin. And Kunstsäle consists of three different entities or organizations. One is a commercial gallery that's called Anant and So. The other one is a project and exhibition space by two private collectors. They're Sammlung Oehmen and Sammlung Bergmeier. And then they invited us to participate in the project and gave us this space, Salon Populaire.
Yeah, what it is about is maybe two aspects. Like one is making things happen. So what we talked about before is bringing people from different contexts together, and this also creates a context that brings together people from different cultural fields or fields in the culture. But when you look at our program, is that we have guests like we had Paul Klamper who presented a radio play. I have guests out of the printing, so like art magazine presentations or books. And then, of course, artists, performances by artists, like the performance by Alicia Frankovic out of a new series we started this season presenting residents of the Britannien. Yeah, maybe the other, besides making things happen, the other point is about spending time together, and not only together but also in a way that in an enjoyable or use or meaningful way.
So what we do is the salon happens every week, every Wednesday, and we have summer and winter break. But the idea is, as Fiona said, to have a regular program that brings everything together from the cultural field.
Also involving the people who are invited as guests, but they are sometimes also here as the public of the evening. And I think this is something which is working very well, that the whole project can only work because people coming are also part of it. And they are sharing or changing the positions they have within the whole evening. I think for me it was something I was missing in Berlin, to have a place where I could go and also see what is going on at the moment, and without being forced to behave like I would be in an institution.
That it's about giving something away without earning something, because we should of course say that Salon is a not only non-profit but non-budget project. So everything works because everybody who participates in it wants to do something. So we all share. We contribute, and we share the interest that we believe something happens more when you do things together than when you do them alone. So we have this one room, and it's like it can be an exhibition space, but to make it specific. And the idea was to create a setup that is both furniture but also can function as a space, and that can work in different ways. So what you see, like with us here in the background, is like a bar that can be also, that is mostly used as a bar, of course, but then the curtain that you see here in the background can be like just dividing the room, but it can also be function like to open up a situation.
Yeah, this is something also I think might be quite visible in the documentation, that the place is changing with different things going on, different people using this space. I think that.
And it's also it also opens or breaks up like this very big representative hall in a way, like you maybe see the best in this season in the performance by Alicia Frankovic, so that we have like different setting within this one space, which also comes out of collaborating and interest and contribution. That this is what makes everything happen, is the flexibility of the space as a structure. I mean, not only spatial, but also the flexibility of the space as in its organizational structure. That this is a space in Berlin that can react very quickly and spontaneous and flexible on things that happen.
Yeah. If somebody is in town or somebody has an idea for next week, if we really like it, we can do it. Because we have no restrictions and we can do everything in the space.
And we can bring together different people of different fields in culture. It's not that we are only open for people who are definitely working in the field of contemporary art. So this is something I really like a lot, and that it's not really a question about what is your background. It's more about, is the person doing something interested in questions we share or we are interested in as well.
What is the future?
I think the future is only possible with all the people who are already included in the whole project.
And I think the future is unknown. We don't know how it's going on, but it's all because it's not about making money, but it's about friendship and giving
and exchange.
So I think we continue as long as we feel like it's fun for us and it gives us something and it gives also the people something.
Yeah, and it's interesting and something is happening in there.